But I will show them so they're all tidied up, so they're not all the ones there. Ooh la la, look! One I did wear, and I will post the picture. I did wear it for about a month or two. No, a month. Perhaps a month. It was that one. Just to test. And I wanted to test it before making a video as well as to make a more colorful view. They were all the same pieces. Almost. So I was not worried. And see, they were all that small, and it did actually hurt my leg. It was not only a fit issue, as in it did not look that nice, but it actually hurt my leg because it would go high up so much that it would just hurt. I would be in pain wearing this, especially after a few days in a row. But I did it, and I also washed it. It takes ages being dirty. So these are plastic collars. They're clearly a form of plastic. Is that what they call rubber? I guess not. It feels more like plastic, more like the celluloid ones, but just a bit less stiff. More like the blue one. So I will show them. They're all tidied up, and some of them have been cleaned, like that one, the one I wore. I cleaned it before and after. Before wearing it a month and after wearing it a month. But I will come to that. So this is the crazy original box. Look at that. So these are French, right? Probably made in France, I guess. Everything is written in France. So I will analyze. The box is not as well kept as the linen collar box, but this is less rare also. Less rare to have surviving. It was not the first time I saw them. I was hoping they would fit because the information was very vague. But as one may see in the original box, a bit damaged, I put this new wrapping because they were just laying in the box, and I made them tidy and clean so they would last forever, you know, because I keep them as a collection piece and none of them fit properly. Look at, and actually these were the bigger ones because they're either 36 or 37. This was actually a 38, so this is not one of the original that came with the box. So these are obviously circumference sizes in centimeters. This is an original tag, and there's an English written word called French. So probably the style they call it French. And then they write oh, which means height. It's 48 millimeters. So it is not that one. Forget that one. Forget the one I wore. It is another. I will just try to, probably the ones I put in the box. I also store them upside down so it has to protect them. Now these, I put them all according to size and style, separately. But there are more to add since I bought more that I have not opened up even yet. I will show it in front of the camera like how there. And I may need to clean them before. I have just brushed them. I do not want to soap them because I thought it might alter the texture. They are also dirty because they lay down in these all dirty box for probably 110 to 130 years. Without paper wrapping. So as you may see, they are still even very dirty. Although I brushed off all the superficial dust, but ready to clean this I would have, like I did with the original ones, just a small body sponge, a small one, a very small one like that I use for my clothing. And this natural Chandrika soap with warm or to cold water is plenty enough to remove all the superficial dust. To remove all the sweat and all, I have to do more later on, but to remove all, basically these are new and unworn, so to make them clean again, I need to cold water and that soap a little bit, one pass. But I still rather not do it because I'm afraid that perhaps the texture shall still be ever so slightly changed and then I shall regret it and think, why do not just keep this box and all? I did put these boxes inside the freezer without the collars when she first brought them in, just to make sure there would be no mice, and I did brush them and all. Obviously I cannot do more, it is already very fragilized, it is only paper. If I do more for them to look nice, the solution shall bring on the problem, and the box shall surely sort of melt. So. I shall surely try not to repeat myself from what I said in all the playlists that I rewatched, but just analyzing. So let's see. It says Neil Milius, Nilmelius, the two words, Neil Milius, probably the brand. Yes, I'll say the brand for sure. This is sort of a coat of arms, and below it says Déposé, which means so D-E with an accent, P-O-S, never mind, so it means copyrighted. And there's a little drawing, and from that drawing I could figure out just clearly these ones. So these ones, and they are all either 37 or 38 6. But the problem was, the size is not marked inside even. Which points out that these must be very old, because it is copyrighted, so clearly they have a minimum of modeling, a minimum of official thing. And yet it was in an era where even the official things in order thought it not that necessarily important to mark even just the size inside these collars. Also, these are disposable, but not even completely selected paper ones or even leanings. So, and just to mark it on the box, which points out in the era, again, I'm repeating myself from other videos, but where people were purchasing them in bulk in boxes. So a very old era, probably before 1910, could very likely be before 1900. I would say not before 1890, but I can't be certain. I would be certain not before, for some reason, not before 1880. But even that I can't be certain. You know, sometimes things look more modern. We tend to think the past sometimes too modern or too old, as in actually both styles coexisted for so long. Just like today, there are still Hasidic Jews. You may dressing like entire communities of Hasidic Jews. Practically the men, not the women, but the men are dressing like in the Victorian era, kind of. Not really, but